We continued our conversation with Sandy Steele, this time for her perspective on how the Lowcountry 7-county region is poised for multiple global business opportunities. Then we'll receive an update on the Turkish company, Pomega, that will be building energy storage solutions in Colleton County. And welcome back to Behind the Golden Shovel. We are with Sandy Steele. As you know, she's the president of the South Carolina Economic Developers Association. And now we're going to talk about the Southern Carolina Alliance region, those 7 counties.
Yeah, I would love to. It's one of my favorite subjects to talk about. So the Southern Carolina Alliance is one of 8 regional alliances in the state. And Southern Carolina covers Allendale, Bamberg, Barnwell, Beaufort, Colleton, Hampton, and Jasper. So it's a very diverse region, and the Interstate 95 runs directly through it. Southern Carolina Alliance has done a great job over the years, really over the decades, of having a very strategic product development plan. And what I mean by product development is developing industrial parks and sites, because they have to be identified. There has to be due diligence done on them to determine if they're developable. Then there's the process of bringing infrastructure, rallying partners and developers. So it's not an overnight fix.
But it's a very rural area, Sandy.
It's an incredibly rural area, which makes the challenge higher, but the payoff even higher.
Bigger, right.
And especially in this day and time where we're seeing so much success that's happened in Charleston, Columbia, and Greenville. Projects are now looking outside of those regions because those developed areas really are focusing on supporting who they've recruited. So we're seeing a lot more interest in the outlying areas, but they've got to be ready. We've got to have the infrastructure there. The sites have got to be there. SCADA worked with the regional alliances and the counties last year to really support site infrastructure, site readiness funding through the state. And that focus is going to continue for the legislative year coming up.
So you think they're positioned for global opportunities? They're really poised?
Absolutely, because I think the advantage that the rural areas in Southern Carolina has is that now the companies are looking outside. There are still large areas of land. Right. Infrastructure has been brought there through the strategic leadership at SCA. There are interstate accesses, port accesses. Right. And so the market is now coming. You know, every dog really does have his day, Robin. But thanks to the positioning that we've done over the years strategically, the rural areas, and particularly Southern Carolina Alliance, they're ready for the opportunities that are here.
Thank you so much. Sandy Steele.
You're welcome.
In a recent interview with Bahadir Yetki, CEO of the USA Kontrolmatik Technologies and Pomega, he shared that the company will now invest $370 million in upfront capital expenditures in the new South Carolina facility, and the construction will begin soon and be in 2 phases.
Now what we're doing is we are working on finalization of our process design. We have added a little more to the capacity. So we added 1 gigawatt hours more to the capacity for the residential products. That is the reason we had slight changes in the process design. So right now our process design is about to be finalized both in Turkey and Korea. In the meantime, we are trying to finalize the design for the building. We already started moving some dirt, if you will, have taken care of the wetland mitigation. And we're hoping to start the horizontal construction in a few months. So we're still on track, but we had a little gap with the additional capacity.
In phase 1, Mr. Yetki said the building will move from a 500,000 square foot facility to a now 650,000 square foot facility, and construction will begin the end of this year and be completed in late 2024. The initial production capacity of 3 gigawatt hours has now grown to 4 gigawatt hours, and the slight delay in construction was due to the increased capacity final process design, which to complete is quite lengthy and extremely detailed. Let me ask you, Baha, you initially had said that you will be creating in Colleton County approximately 575 new jobs at phase 1. Is that still true?
Maybe there will be a slight increase in that. I'm not sure about the numbers right now, but we will be at a minimum of 575.
Why are you excited? Why did you make the decision to build this plant in Colleton County?
We found that the area is suitable for our recruitment plans. Second is we have available power to satisfy our needs at the site that we have selected.
Very good. Anything else you want to share about where you are with this particular plant?
We are looking forward to just have our physical presence in place in Colleton County as soon as possible. And we are very excited and very happy to be there. Until now, we have received a wonderful welcome from Colleton County. And what we're trying to do is to be as quick as possible to be on the ground.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. That's a good update for us.
Thank you, Robin.
Mr. Yetki shared in this interview that the Turkish company is making this investment in Colleton County because of the workforce recruitment plans and the current infrastructure at the site, particularly power, which is already in place. In conclusion, he said, "We are so looking forward to having a physical presence in Colleton County as soon as possible. We have had a wonderful welcome and are excited to begin our operations."